everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie. Today I've got a project pan update. I'm doing a rolling style project 10 pan this year. I do not have anything that is rolling out today, but I do have some good I do not have anything that's rolling out today, but I do have some good progress that I'm excited to share with you. So let's go ahead and dive in. I have a little cheat sheet here with all of my numbers that I want to share. So first is my Hourglass powder. This is a palette, but I'm working on hitting pan in the setting powder in here, right here. This is the shade Soft Light, according to the package. So my goal is to hit pan on it. I feel like I'm getting really close, but I'm not quite there yet. So I use this predominantly under my eyes, but I will also use it in the center of my face, like my forehead and chin kind of area, to just add a little bit of brightness and glow without it being too much. I have oily skin, so I'm pretty glowy already, but it is nice to have a little touch. So I do not have pan in here. I have a good dip going. So I have used this 5 more times since my last update. So I'm at, I was at 48 uses, now I'm at 53 total uses. To be honest, my makeup, like in the summer, is a lot different than how I do my makeup the rest of the year. I'm just not wearing as much of it. So this is definitely something that I only really use when I'm, doing a full face of makeup, not necessarily like just quick everyday makeup or like summer makeup. So this hasn't had a ton of usage, but I'm still reaching for it, which is a good thing. So this is obviously staying in. I think I definitely can hit pan this year. It just is taking a while. Okay. Other items that are taking a while, my lip products. So I have a lip liner and a lipstick. We'll start with the lip liner. This is the Delilah lip line in the shade Buff. I do like it. It's kind of like a pinky nude shade. It's pretty. That's a swatch of it. So it goes with pretty much everything. I line my lips and then I fill them with this each day. I don't really reapply it though. So I do have a tracker sheet. That's kind of where we're at. So I don't have a ton left, but it's still a lot, like when you're only using it the one time a day, and I don't even wear makeup or use this every day. So it's just going slow. So this is the tracker I have. My latest update is in this light blue color. So it is, still making progress, not as much as non-summer months, but still having a little bit of progress here, but quite a bit to go still. I mean, when I measured it today, I was like, really? So, we'll get there. I know it. It just, it's taking a while. The lipstick, though, is from Ulta Beauty, the Velvet Matte Lip Crayon in Terrestrial. I actually really like the formula. The shade is okay. I think I'm just kind of tired of it, but I do like it. It's a more peachy nude. So that's a swatch of it right there. It goes on very creamy and it does dry down matte, but it's not like drying matte, which is great. This is all I have left of it, which doesn't look like much, but it is. Sometimes I layer this with lip gloss. Sometimes I layer it with like a more bright pink lipstick just to change the shade a little bit, but I'm trying really hard when I first put my makeup on to apply this the one time, and then I can switch to gloss or balm or whatever I want to wear for the rest of the day, but I'm trying to get that use in. I have used it 7 times since my last update. I think I forgot to say the lip liner I used 5 times, but the lipstick I used 7 times, so that's good. So on the tracker, again, I'm making progress. It's in this light blue down here, but not very much, and it's just taking quite a while. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting these 2 lip products used up. I'm just kind of fatigued with them, but I know that the only way to use them up is in fact to use them. So we're getting there, just slow and steady for these ones. Okay, let's move into eyeshadow next. I have 2 eyeshadows in this project pan. I keep them in this little Z palette. I keep other shades that I'm working on are just kind of like utility shades in here, just so it's easy and quick for me. So the first one is definitely a utility shade. This is the shade that I use to set down my eye primer. This is from the ColourPop Bare Necessities palette, a big 30 pan neutral palette. I'm going to put in a clip of what it looked like last month. And this is what it looks like this month. So I still have quite a bit of pan. I'm not using it every single day. Again, with the summertime, I'm into more like cream shadows and just not doing as much with my eyes. I have used it 7 times since my last update. So I have a total of 52 uses in this project pan, which is great. The goal is to finish it off, but I do think I have a couple more months left in it. But it is nice to just have the one. I use it every day, and that's that, you know? So that's moving slowly. The other shadow I have is a liner shade. So I like to use dark eyeshadows as liner. My goal here is to hit pan, not to finish it. And this is No Bounds from the ColourPop Bare Necessities palette. Or not Bare Necessities, Wild Nothing palette, excuse me. So I have a good dip going. You can definitely see where I, put my brush and everything, but no pan yet. I've used this 5 times since last update for a total of 18 uses. I've hit pan on other ColourPop brown shades and black shades as liner, and I know it takes me closer to 23 to 25. So I am getting close. I'm at 18, but not quite there yet. So we'll see how this goes and progresses. It's very easy for me to kind of skip eyeliner right now though. So I just need to reprioritize it a little bit more. Okay, let's move into some blush. I have 2 blushes in this project pan. The first one is a cream blush from ColourPop. This is the blush sticks. I have the shade Cool It. I really like this shade. It's a beautiful, cool kind of Barbie pink. Really beautiful. My goal is to use this 20 times in the project. I have 11 uses now, so I've used it 2 more times since last time. It's beautiful. I really love it. It's just kind of one of those things that I prefer to put it on before I powder my face, and sometimes I'm just on autopilot, so I powder and then I'm like, I missed it. So then I use my other blush that's in this project pan. It kind of works out, but yeah, I just kind of need to be a little bit more mindful. But I do love this product. It's not hard for me to use. Just like a remembering thing is really what's tripping me up. So that's staying in, of course. And then the other blush I put in last month, and this is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Blush Palette. There are a couple of these. I have the deepest version, and I'm working on the red blush in here, right here. So I had brought this in last month, and I've used it a total of 6 times. So that's been great. I can use a brush very lightly in here, so it's not like true red clown, but I can use it very lightly and get a nice blush, kind of like sunburnt look on my face. I really have enjoyed it. So it's been great for the summertime. And like I said, when I forget to use the cream blush, I just kind of reach for the powder blush then. So I have 6 total uses in this for this project, and I'm trying to get to 20. Okay. Bronzer. This is an exciting update. So I'm working on the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in this little palette that I have. It is the last shade that I have. I'm going to input a clip of what it looked like last month. I did already have pan showing on it, but it has expanded quite a bit. So this is where I'm currently at. There's a nice chunk of pan. You might not be able to tell. I'm going to try to angle it, but the product itself is basically just this thin layer. It's at least half gone, like side pan wise. So seeing this pan in here is really great, but it is growing every time I use it. Like it's not very difficult for me to see expansion. So I definitely think I can finish it. That is the goal here, to finish up this bronzer. I've used it 15 times. So even when I'm doing like a very quick makeup look, I do like to reach for a little bit of bronzer, and knowing that this is really close to being done has made me definitely reach for it a little bit more. So this has been really positive for me. I don't know if I can have it done by the next time or not. I guess we'll have to see. I'm going out of town for a work trip for about a week, and I'm not going to bring this. I'm just going to bring my Hourglass face palette because it's easier to travel with, but I still think I can make some pretty serious progress by the next update. So you'll have to come back and see. Okay, also in this quad, I have the Hourglass highlighter in the project. So I'm trying to use it 10 times. I'm just trying to make sure I'm using every highlighter, blush, and bronzer in my collection this year. So I wanted to give this one a little bit more focus. You're not going to see too much of a difference, but this is the highlighter right there. I think it's gorgeous. I really, really love it. So I have used it 7 times, which means that next month I definitely will be able to roll this out. Just 3 more uses. That's super easy for me to do. And that's where I have a question for you. Please let me know in the comment section, what kind of product would you like to see me pan? Like what do you like seeing people pan? What do you think I should roll in when this highlighter rolls out? I've gone through all of my highlighters in my collection and used kind of my goal amount. So I'm happy to keep using whatever ones I want outside of this project pan. But I would love to hear from you what you think I should roll in next month to replace this highlighter. So let me know in the comment section. And the last product I have is also one that's very close to being done. This is the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. So I have quite a bit of windowing. So when I pull the wand out, you can see that there's a lot of windowing in here. And looking down in it, there's not a lot of product left, which is great. I don't think I'm gonna pull the stopper out, at least not yet. Every time I pull out a stopper, I regret it. It's so messy. I've just been keeping this in my bag. So anytime we go out, this is the only lip product I have with me to reapply. And that's been working great. I've used it 15 times since my last update, and I'm getting very, very close. So I don't know if I'm gonna actually pull the stopper out. I'm kind of thinking no, just use what I can and call it a day, because I have other glosses I'd love to use and get to. And I've had this one for a few years, so it's not like I'm trying to scrape everything out. I have another gloss bomb in my collection, so I'd be okay just using as much as I can, but not like going all out. So this one will maybe be done by next update. I'd really love for it to be. So yeah, that's kind of my primary lip product right now, other than the lipstick and lip liner. So that is the Project Pan update. Very good progress, very happy with my update. I mean, I feel like I just filmed my update for July yesterday, but we're back again. So it is what it is. But yeah, really happy kind of leaning into these products. A lot slower going in the summer. That is definitely a trend of mine. In the summertime, I shift how I do my makeup and what I like. So it's very easy for me to really slow down on the Project Pan. But I think this fall and winter, I'll be able to pick it back up, you know, probably like October and on. Just because then I like to do a little bit more. Just in the summer, can't be bothered because I am out in the sun and sweating all the time that I don't really want to deal with it. So anyway, that's enough rambling for me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, let me know down below what you think I should roll in to my project next month. I'll definitely have one spot, maybe two, to roll in products. So I'd love to hear your feedback. And that's going to be it for me today. So I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.